Frankie, how do you sum that up? A perfect win for us on the road?
Yeah, listen, delighted, as I said, delighted for the gaffer. Hopefully now he can go and enjoy his daughter's wedding. We were constant communication in the phone as well while the game was going. I'm just delighted for everybody involved in Carlisle, as I said. Big day for the manager of his daughter's wedding. Massive for the owner, Tom, who was 60 yesterday, and Mark Tierney, who's 40 today. So for me, I'm just delighted that we've managed to win the game. I felt first half we were very, very good. Out of possession, excellent. And in possession, we probably should have maybe added to our tally. The goal that's get chalked off, and I think we need to get clarity on that. What's the reason why that was chalked off? Because I'm led to believe that the goalkeeper's got one hand just touching the ball, and Luke's managed to score. But they've said no, the goalkeeper's he's in full control of the ball. So whether that's the case or not, I'd need somebody to probably clarify that for us. We always knew that there would be times we'd need to ride a bit of storm, a bit of pressure from Wealdstone, and I felt in the main we did that well. It's not just about the starting 11, it's about the whole group that we've got here, and that's what's really impressed me most since I came in. I said the gaffer has tried to instill us to be winners. There's a couple of games we've had at home that we've not managed to take the 3 points that we're all a wee bit bitterly disappointed with. But listen, that would be disrespectful to the opposition we've played against. What we've got to do now is try and build on this again, get safely up the road, plenty of rest and recovery if we've got enough time for that, and prepare as best as we can for Braintree on Monday at a magnificent arena at Brunton Park.
You mentioned really early on the communication you've had with Mark Hughes throughout the day. You mentioned going over for your interview with DAZN that you were speaking to him. What was he saying in that moment? I
think he's just saying, look, doing great, keep it going, just make sure we can galvanise them as much as we can, make ourselves, I said, as tough as we can when we're in possession. When we're out of possession, then we're in possession. Just make sure we're always a threat. Keep making sure that the gaps between the lines are good, which we had worked on as well, and just making sure that we can try and push to get that second goal, which obviously we're trying to do. And as I said to you, it gets a bit nervous when you're at the side of the pitch, hoping that you can get the second goal. But sometimes you've got to grind results out. It's another clean sheet in the road. I'm delighted, as I said, for the group. I'm delighted for the support as well, who can go home, with a wee bit of smile on their face and get themselves rested as well for Monday.
How much does it mean to you and the gaffer as well that changes can happen like that and the lads still turn up and perform like you'd expect them to, of course?
Yeah, no, listen, fantastic. And to be fair, as I said, I don't think the gaffer would have expected anything less, if I'm honest with you. We work hard, we run hard, we train hard, and we expect to transfer that onto the pitch as best as we can. As I said, I had the privilege of working with Fylde at the back end of last season, so I knew the standard of some of the teams in this league, and to be fair, none of them has disappointed me. There's a lot of good teams here, striving to do what we're trying to do is to get back up into the Football League. So games aren't easy, they're not easy, but if you're prepared as best as you can, and we do that, we've got Glenn, the analyst, that works so hard behind the scenes as well. And today is a big, for me, it's a big credit to the staff behind the scenes, as well as the players, the supporters, that we could deliver for the gaffer, because I know how hard he works with us and just how good he is with us.
On Luke's goal, we had a number of corners in that first half. Was that a case of, it was finally going to drop for us with having that many?
Well, you're hoping that. You're hoping that. And credit, as I said, to Jack and Gav, who work really hard, defending and attacking set plays. We work extremely hard as a unit to make ourselves really, really tough to break through and be as threatening as we can from attacking set plays. And I'm delighted that we've managed to score one, because we have been a real threat in each of the games we've played in. And it's just great when you see them hit the back of the net. So no, delighted, and they've got some big lads in their defensive unit, and you know, the big striker as well. So, you know, delighted to come here and win the game. Set play, 0 goals against, clean sheet, and we can get a long journey back up the road and enjoy it as best as we can.
When it comes down to it, of course, you know, it doesn't make a difference today. But, you know, is it really frustrating in a sense that we weren't able to get more than one?
Well, as I said, I felt, you know, we spoke about this at half time, we felt as a group that we probably should have been more than 1 goal up. But, you know, that's a culmination of them defending well, and maybe just a wee bit unfortunate for our side of things. But listen, this group are really honest. They give us everything. I would have hoped that we could have been 2 or 3 goals up at half time. That would have been brilliant for us, but it wasn't to be. And what you've then got to do is just make sure that you can then react to the situation that you're in. And I felt in the main we did that really, really well, and I felt deservedly we managed to pick up the 3 points.
We had to dig in, especially towards the end. You know, you look at Gabe, that save he made, you look at Bevis, Terrell, you know, they played a really big part in today's win.
Yeah, definitely, and that's what it's about. But on the other hand, I felt we were a real threat going forward. Luke, you know, Regan, Junior, Werney from the start, then Willow coming on, David coming on, Big Georgie coming on. We are a team. Morgan getting his first minutes as well, and that's what's good about the team, that we know that we can change it up, and the team's strong, and I think that's so important for going forward.
Obviously, maybe a quick turnaround going into Monday's game against Braintree. Can we expect many changes going into that one?
Aye, I'll tell you what will be happening. The gaffer will be standing at the front and I'll be behind him. No, listen, we'll look at that again. There'll probably be a few fresh faces added. I think we're trying to, you know, save legs as much as we can as well, because as I said to you, you know, the travel back, and rest and recovery is so important for professional athletes nowadays. So we need to make sure that we do the best we can. You know, the backroom team, the physio, sports scientists, everybody that we've got working behind the scenes we'll do our best to get them prepared as best as we can for Monday. And thankfully I'll be able to sit while the gaffer's got all the pressure of being the guy in the front line. So
Elliot Embleton missed out on the match day squad. Is there any update on him at the moment?
Yeah, well, I think it's the same with him and Big Aaron. You know, when you've got wee slight knocks because of the squad that we've got, you know, it's not worth taking opportunities and chances with that. And you know, the important thing is that hopefully with an extra day rest, that gives them a better opportunity to be available for the next game. So no, these things happen and you just need to deal with them. And I think in the main, our team selection was very good today, first period, and I think the changes made a difference and an impact when they came on as well. So brilliant. And I think lastly, to the support again, you know, thank you so much. Delighted. I felt they drove us on. You could hear them, they sing, they back you, and credit to them, because I know it's a long journey back for them. And I'm just delighted that we've managed to send them up the road with a wee bit of smile on their faces. Hopefully they can come again on Monday and we can put on a good show and, you know, do our utmost to try and pick up 3 points against Braintree.
You can see how much it means to the lads as well, can't you, when they go over at the end and celebrate with that away end?
Oh, so it's the least we can do. Do you know what I mean? These people are hard-earned cash, travel. You know, you think about what they've got to do to come here, and in the time as well. Do you know what I mean? At this time of night. So, I'm just so delighted for everybody involved at Carlisle, as I said earlier. You know, the gaffer, you know, the owners, you know, Mark, the director of football, you know, the backroom team, you know, our chief exec, all you guys. Because it's for me, since I've come in, I'm absolutely delighted I'm here. It's a real family club for me, and I think hopefully you can start to see that with the players, and if we can continue to keep our camaraderie good, and I'm sure we'll do all right.
Looking at the next couple of days, a very busy one ahead. We'll likely get back to Carlisle in the early hours of tomorrow morning. What does tomorrow's schedule look like? We're
in tomorrow. We'll get them back as quick as we can. hopefully get a good sleep, and we'll get them in. Staff will be in about 8ish in the morning, prepare as best as we can. For the players that's no played today, we'll get them onto the pitch. You know, we'll rest and recover the guys that have started, which is so important, and we'll go through how we think is best to go and tackle Braintree as well. So a working day tomorrow. I think it's important we do that. There's a good adage, don't get too high when you win and don't get too low when you lose, and I think that's one of the things that the gaffers instilled in us as well, which has been brilliant, breath of fresh air, to be honest with that. So, you know, we'll enjoy the win, don't get too high, as I said, get up the road, prepare as best we can, come in and work hard tomorrow and give ourselves the best opportunity chance to hopefully go and take the 3 points against Braintree on Monday.
Finally, on Braintree, we won't get a chance to speak to you again before that. What kind of test do you expect from them?
Another tough test. Listen, as I said to you, teams will be coming to Brunton Park. I've said to you, the arena is magnificent. They'll see the support, and I think that's all they'll need to galvanise them, because they'll be coming in, they'll be classing themselves as the underdog, and they'll be treating it as a cup final. So for me, that's the thing that we need to make sure we deal with as best as we can, get our support to get right behind us as much as they can to give us that best chance to go and win the game. And I'm sure if we do, we'll turn these 2 draws into victories soon, hopefully.
Thanks for your time, Frankie. Well done today.
Pleasure. Thank you.